Medicaid can take your house after death to pay back Medicaid for your nursing home stay. So that has terrified people. They're like, so if I go into the nursing home and I pass away, they're going to come after my house that my wife still lives in, kick her out, sell the house to pay for my nursing home stay. No, thank God, that is not how it works. If you die in the nursing home and there's a debt typically over $10,000, it depends on your state, Medicaid's different in all states, they are going to put a lien on your house so that when your spouse dies, and sometimes it could be your dependent children or grandparents, that other people could have a right to stay in that house, but it's typically the spouse. When that spouse dies, then that lien will come into effect, and that house cannot be transferred to your kids or the church or wherever you wanted the house to go until that lien is paid to satisfy what Medicaid paid for your nursing home stay. So there are ways to avoid losing a house to Medicaid. That would involve you hiring an elder law attorney and putting it in a trust. And I've had a lot of people say, I already have a living trust. Not going to be a problem. A living trust will not save your house from Medicaid. There's all different types of trusts. That's why I don't want you to do this on your own. I want you to pay for professional help. Hire an elder law attorney. You will need an irrevocable trust, and it's a more complex document, but it's not as expensive as you think. People think this is cost prohibitive. It is not as expensive as you think. Maybe $4,000 or $5,000 in most states. If you put it in an irrevocable trust, then you no longer own it. If you no longer own it 5 years before you go into a nursing home, then it is not included in your countable assets. So when you pass away and you owe the state money back for that nursing home stay, you don't own the house. You've already passed this house away in your trust to whoever you wanted it to 5 years ago, and it's not part of your countable assets. So let's go back to the spouse. The spouse is in the house. She can have the house. In most states, it's of any value. So it could be a mansion of a house. And she can have one car, again, in most states of any value, and all the personal belongings that are in the house. But in order for you to qualify for Medicaid, you had to spend down the rest of your assets. So you had to pay for your own care in a nursing home until you had your joint assets down to a small level. It's typically $2,000. So you had to run through your stocks, your bonds, your savings. And then when you were sufficiently impoverished, then the state said, we'll help pay for your care. Now, you'll get a Social Security check still. That check will have to be paid to the nursing home. And then when you pass away and your spouse passes away, that's when your kids find out about Medicaid estate recovery and the fact that they're not getting the house that they thought they were going to be getting. If you like this video, you might really like this video. Check it out. And we'd appreciate if you subscribe to our channel so you never miss a great video. We put out one every week. Check in the description below this video for a link to our cheat sheet on Social Security and Medicare. And you can also give us a comment if you have a specific question. Always feel free to call us or email us at the Medicare family.